weaponizing Tourette's all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke me on fan with all the jackies of dank shit on my left. Returning once again, the oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
So, how can I respect you when you continually let me take advantage of you?
All right. You'll have to explain that later. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choke me about on threes, post Chronos.
You can just call me Toothless Aggression for the next, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. So, yeah. My jam. No teeth. Not no teeth, but just missing teeth.
We back up in here. Again, a huge welcome back to Old Ninja. Glad to have you.
Yep. Thank you for the big welcome back. Thank you to all those who've reached out and asked if I was doing all right, because there's actually a lot of people that somehow knew how to get through the interwebs and actually get to my personal information and reach out and just find out what was up.
We doxed you, so, it's all good.
Oh, there you go.
Surprise.
Yeah, but appreciate everyone that reached out, and it's good to be back. So, yeah, this is definitely needed by me.
Well, we got a whole lot to break down, but before we do the stats and all of that good stuff, real quickly, Blue, I don't think he'll be with us unless he makes a surprise cameo, but huge shout out and rest in power to Mama Red. And Blue will know exactly who we are talking about, and he'll probably provide some additional details once he returns. So, Kronos. Statistical analysis.
Statistics. All right. First in the chat would be Zor, our boy Steve, which is always good to see him. And also he's listener of the week, too. So there you go. 2 for 2.
He's double dipping on us.
He's like the Jordan of listening to the podcast. It's great.
Actually, I think it's between him and Brandon Park, because they're both like neck and neck.
Well, so the thing is, I can't see when I think Brandon Park listens to this. Well, first of all, he's on the live stream, so I don't know if he actually listens to the podcast afterwards. But if he does, he doesn't do it on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So yeah, I can only see if he listens on SoundCloud.
I'll say, well, he's on Steam not Steam, Twitch, because like once we start up, he's like the first one on the Twitch stream, so he's all up in there too. So
good shit. Old Ninja, not to put you on the spot, but are you doing any pouring out of urban?
Oh yeah,
beverages?
I got some. So I'm doing an abridged version because there's a lot because I haven't been here. So I'm only gonna do like, 3, 1, 2. Yeah,
three's probably.
I'll do 3. There's some pretty hefty people that passed away in the most like month, 2 months. So, and there's more that have added. So, I'm not gonna make this a huge like RIP cast. So I'm gonna do 3. Let me see. There we go. Okay. Starting off with Carrie, Harugute Tagawa. God dang, I messed it all up.
You don't say arigato like we say arigato.
Yeah, he's probably best known for. He's actually definitely best known for playing Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat in both like or the original '90s film as well as the games, because he reprised his role. He lent his voice and then his likeness to the games, and most recently as well. He also played roles in films including he's also in Pearl Harbor, and he's also in Planet of the Apes, 47 Roman, Elektra, and Memoirs of a Geisha. He's also in Blue-Eyed Samurai, the Taken live-action film, and Showdown in Little Tokyo, and Rising Sun with Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes. He was on the Amazon Prime show Man in the Castle, which I believe is ended. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's still in. Man in the High Castle. Yeah, I don't know if it's still running or not.
I don't think so. All right.
Yeah, so but he was in that show, which had a pretty stellar cast. He passed away on the 4th due to complications from a stroke. He was 75.
Hold on real quick.
Next up,
this is something that actually made me laugh, but it's fucked up. That Zor said. He said, someone finished him. So,
Oh,
damn.
damn,
All right.
Oh,
Oh man.
damn.
Apparently
I
it
wasn't
was
ready.
God. So yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't ready, but that was well. I have to say, well done, sir.
Sorry, I was like
uh,
so fucking morbid, bro.
yeah, but it's. I mean, but it's like it's so good though.
It
At the same
tracks.
time.
It tracks. Go.
Yeah. Actually, if he was alive, I think he would think that was funny because he had a really good sense of humor from what I've seen from his interviews. So, next up we have Damon Wilson. He was most famous for playing the role in the hit series Sanford and Son. He was the son with
Oh
Red
yeah.
Fox. He starred in a reimagined version of The Odd Couple uh, at some point in the 80s. He appeared in a handful of movies, including The Organization back in 1971 with Sidney Poitier. He's written several Christian books and a memoir. Sorry, and he was an ordained minister since 1984.
Hmm.
One of his sons has stated that he lost his battle with cancer and passed away at the age of 79. He had 9 sons. He had 9 kids.
God damn. The
Yeah.
nine? Jesus.
Yeah, he had 9 kids. And then the last one I'm gonna finish up tonight was actor and director Rob Reiner. He had directed movies such as Stand by Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and Misery. Uh, he star in this? Did he star in The Few Good Men? Oh, he also I guess he did A Few Good Men, which was nominated for an Academy Award. He is in the political drama American President. He acted in films such as Sleepless in Seattle, which his mom is in the film. So in the film, the famous orgasm scene, his mom is in that scene.
God damn.
So the also he acted in films such as Bullets Over Broadway, The First Wives Clubs, Primary Colors, Ed TV, and The Wolf of Wall Street. I guess he plays like some
God damn
sleazy
it.
executive in
Hold on a
the
second.
movie.
Give me like 5 seconds. Hold on.
No, it looks like he's adjusting something, and we have.
There we go. Test. There we go.
No.
Nope.
Cannot
No.
hear you.
Oh, man down.
Yeah.
Well, not. You can hear me.
Man
Hold
down.
on.
You were
I think your
completely.
mic is unplugged.
No, it's good.
There you go.
Oh, now we can. Now we can.
No, you can.
Talk again. Yeah. Now we
it was like unplugged for a second.
Yeah, I had to unplug it, but all right. Take
Yeah,
a second to
you're
catch up. Sorry, I went to like that weird fucking, sound wave voice thing again.
can.
Oh, yeah. That's what Blue keeps talking about. Okay. Where was I?
Robert Reiner.
Rob
Sorry.
Reiner. Oh, yeah. So he also co-founded the production company Castle Rock Entertainment way back in '87. On the 14th of December, Reiner and his wife were found in their home by their daughter, which was described by, I guess it's described by, I don't know if it's the media or if it's the police office, described as sharp force injuries. He was found stabbed to death. Apparently, he was stabbed by one of one of his sons, and stabbed him and his wife. He was 78.
God damn, that's gruesome.
So that's the 3 for tonight.
Holy
I'll leave the next up for next week.
I mean, part of America died yesterday. I'm just saying, the State of the Union was fucking awful.
Oh, let's start with that.
I
then.
didn't even bother. Didn't even bother.
I started watching it and I was like, you know what? Like, it was too much, man. It was too much. It was too much total blatant fucking lying. Too many fucking awards for like people getting medals for shit. Which I mean, yeah, obviously you can do that as a president, but it's like for the State of the Union, making it like almost 2 hours long. Like you can do all those medals and shit. That's not the State of the Union. Like this, just you know what I mean. People want to know about like what's actually affecting their lives in America, and it doesn't. It shouldn't have anything to do with award medals for the Olympic teams or even the military members. Like yeah, that's important, but it's also that doesn't really affect the State of the Union that much. So like
So
do it in
I
a ceremony.
thought
It takes fucking 10 minutes.
I thought he's supposed to give like an action plan for the year.
Yeah, it's supposed to like talk about like what he did good in the year, and then like a plan for like what's coming up. Like that plan was like not really well said at all. I mean, like he just continued to
Hold
sit up
on,
there
what
and
was there a plan?
no, there was
Okay.
concepts of a plan, concepts of a plan. He
Oh
is
my
just
god.
so awful and like just it was so it was like it was almost incoherent, especially like the lies. Like you said, like there was like literally he said since he closed the borders, there's been like no illegal immigrants admitted. But it's just like first of all, it's kind of like a play on words because what do you mean admitted? Like that's like that alone. Like obviously you wouldn't admit an illegal immigrant, but also there's been over 28,000 border what do they call them like incidents
Yeah.
last year, and this is by their own, Department of Homeland Security. So like, yeah, and those are the ones that just reported. So like, don't tell me there's like literally zero, quote unquote illegal immigration. Like they're still coming into the country. You fucking dumbass. Like, it's never gonna be fucking zero.
Yep. I want to piggyback Kronos and say shout out to Ilhan Omar for correctly heckling Trump during the speech and saying, hey, a couple of her constituents in Minneapolis, who we all know, Alex Preddy and Renee Good, were killed based off of this ridiculously unwarranted federal siege on that city and state. And nobody's been arrested or anything for it. So I got to give props where props are due, and I don't mess with a whole lot of politicians, but she's representing that that state, and Trump's talking about she ought to be ashamed and all that. He has a weird obsession with her, but it's
Yeah.
like
She's like it's her and Jasmine Crockett who's like probably his loudest opponents.
Well, I wouldn't say probably. I don't know. I will
Yeah, I
say
mean he has plenty of opponents, but they're probably the loudest.
yeah. What I will say about that whole, the two killing of American citizens in Minneapolis is that some folks will say that, oh, well, like, what about the American citizens that were killed by illegal immigrants? I'm like, okay, so first of all, they were arrested. They're going through due process. Like, they're going to jail. The people that killed two American citizens by our fucking secret police, otherwise known as, ICE, like, first of all, they didn't even tell us who they were, and they're still not in jail. They're not going to trial, even though they killed American citizens. Like, there's nothing happening with those people. Yep. And so, like, when you say, oh, what about illegal immigrants that fucking kill American citizens? Shut the fuck up. Because, first of all, people that are actually immigrating into America that are undocumented, they commit far less crimes, like around 7%. Like, don't you find it fucking weird that that they're going after just like everybody with ICE now? It's because they literally can't find enough people to arrest that are doing serious crimes because those people don't really exist. It's around 7% of them. That's far less than any other demographic in America. And that's why they're going after everybody, because they don't exist.
Yep. So I couldn't stomach the whole thing. I watched a few highlights, and then I said, you know what? I got better things to do with my my fucking time.
Yeah, I started watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So yeah.
Oh,
that show's great.
I wasn't even aware it was even like scheduled or on. However, I spent my time watching Alyssa Liu like brain rot, I guess.
I don't want to call her
I
brain
mean,
rot. She's fucking awesome.
she is awesome, but it was like a little kind of like a lot of like short videos, like like what they watch on TikTok. It was pretty much a bunch of TikTok videos that moved to YouTube and Instagram. But if you don't know who she is, she's the U.S. figure skater who won gold. What was it, Saturday or Sunday? She had brought gold to the U.S. since it's been 24 years since the U.S. has won, I guess, women's solo figure skating.
It was funny. I was thinking,
And
like, I was like, Chrissy Yamaguchi, didn't she get that shit? But that was a long ass time ago.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're old.
She's
We're
from
old.
she's from the Bay
Yeah,
too.
she's
So
from the
I'm just
Bay
saying.
also.
Yeah.
So they'll say they interviewed her about and like illicitly used like energy is kind of infectious. Like she's like got super hyped energy. She said was like she was bigging up the Bay. She bigged up her opponents, which you don't really see that often. Like she hugged her opponents and gave them words of encouragement and was standing with them, hugged them and whatnot. She like literally left the ring to go hug like her opponents, hugged her teammates. Like she was all over the place. It was like super crazy. Um,
Wait,
the media is all about her crazy ass hairstyle, which is like I think I think because I've seen it so many times, I'm not really phased by it. Maybe it's new to the rest of the country or the world, no idea. But I will say like
oh,
her winning energy was like super positive,
well,
and I
is
think
this
everyone should get a little something of it.
is this the Olympic? I don't watch a whole lot of figure skating unless it's Yuri on Ice. But is this the
which
Olympics?
they did.
Yeah, what
Somebody did
yeah.
like the whole like they did some moves from Yuri on Ice.
I heard,
Yeah, so
heard.
I'm gonna come back to the Yuri on Ice thing, but say what you go say.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, is she the one that gave the giant shout out to Jujutsu Kaisen and Maki Zenin?
Yes,
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
she has top 10 anime. She reads like a shit ton of manga. Like she's all about that. Like and they were like interviewing her about that, and she was quick to fire off like a
Oh
bunch of
yeah.
stuff. And she's talking about what she's current on, what she's not current on, what
Love
she's about to start watching. She went off. Like her favorite is Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
And she knew. I guess there was a new arc in the manga. She's like, oh, it starts today. So go get your copy. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, she had
And then
stuffed
go ahead.
Pachita, which I also have. So yeah, she was carrying that around like everywhere for a while.
Oh yeah. So I guess the whole team did. It wasn't just her. Like
No.
I think she gave it to the team.
No. She had Pachita, but then everybody else got their own. They had like
Oh yeah,
stuffed
you're
animals
right,
for the
yeah.
Olympics. So
Yeah,
which
but they weren't
pretty
Pachita.
cool.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, her Pachita is like a purse, isn't it?
No, it's just it's a stuffed animal. Like I think I might have the same exact one, but yeah. Oh no. Sorry, hers has tissues in it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's what I
holds
thought. I thought it was
tissues.
like some
Yeah.
kind of purse or something. Okay. So another girl on the team, I believe Abigail Glenn, she is also a figure skater from the U.S. She's really big into Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and Star Wars.
Good
So
shit.
every time she was being interviewed, some of the interviews would give her Pokemon cards or Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah.
She'd open them live on camera and be like, "Oh, this is good. This one's good. This one's not so good." And like it was super crazy to me. I'm like, "Where the fuck? These girls are all into anime."
Yeah,
And
she was in anime
yeah,
too. The other woman.
yeah,
and
she was. Yeah, so
she had a top list
the
too.
one her favorite anime is Yuri on Ice.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's like kind of an inspiration for her.
There you
And
go.
so I guess she incorporated some of the moves in her routine. So
Yeah, that was a very figure skating heavy. It's a sport. I mean, for those who don't know, definitely a sports anime that's all about figure skating. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So
And she broke down some like I think her favorite episodes or something. I wasn't paying that much attention at that point, but she was all about Yuri on Ice, and that was like a big influence on her. I was like tripping out. I'm like, since when are all these girls are all of a sudden into anime and the Star Wars and stuff? Where did they come from? It's like a new generation.
yeah,
So
it's good shit.
yeah, it was funny because like which was
Let's stay
hilarious.
with the Olympics just a little bit because that was on the positive side. Over some other stuff. A lot of years since the men's team has won the gold or whatever. They beat Canada, and playing not like us on Drake's ass again. Who's our FBI director is over there in the goddamn locker room, beers, wearing the medal around, partying it up with the team like he fucking should be about. It seems like, I'm gonna speculate here, but it seems like it may have been on fucking taxpayer dollars him going out there, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fucking weird ass fucking look. not only for these, players who just want gold, but also for the fucking FBI. What the fuck? Do you understand that there are plenty of missing people? There's the Epstein list. There's plenty of murders. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Let me hear you.
Yeah.
You sound no, you're good. Sorry. Keep going. You're good.
Yeah. Apparently the our okay. Oh, it says better now. I think we're good now. Yeah. Oh, now someone's saying you're cutting out. Okay. You want to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let,
give us a second here. Technical difficulties. Oh, who the?
un,
Uh
unplug, plug back in, or
oh.
oh.
Yeah.
weren't weren't you previously messing with the plug closer to the? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Test, test, test. There we go. Now I'm back for everybody else.
Oh, there we
Jesus
go.
fucking Christ.
Back of business.
Yeah.
Back
All
of
right.
business has second best prediction.
Yeah. So we're trying to give some context for Cash Patel and his bullshit.
Yeah, there's literally a missing white girl, and
Yeah.
like that's like that to America. That's like DEFCON 5. So
Yeah.
it's like this dude's fucking missing, doing fucking chewies and shit with the U.S. American. I don't want to say U.S. American. Jesus Christ, with the U.S. hockey team, and also shitting on the women's hockey team. Well, how the fuck you do that? Like, what the fuck? What do you? Why is the head of the FBI at any sort of fucking Olympic event when there's shit going on in America right now? I mean, Jesus Christ, they swear that Antifa is literally like the number one fucking crime boss in America, and he's out in Europe somewhere, getting drunk with the fucking hockey team. Like, what?
Spraying liquor like he's in a 90s or 2000 Diddy video.
Yeah, it's a stupid ass fucking bad look. It also is not going to age fucking well at all
No.
for those people who, nothing against these guys per se that obviously want gold or whatever, but you're also partying with someone who we all know is covering up for PDF files.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I'd have left that fucking room, bro. I'd have been like, no, nope. Like, I'm good.
he's he'll take the fall for this one day. I don't know exactly when, but we know it to be true. We know that not everything has been released, and we know he's still helping to cover it up. And here you are drinking beers and celebrating and putting on gold medals and all that. Meanwhile, he has fuck nothing to do with you with you winning gold.
Yeah,
He's not an
nothing.
athlete. He's not a coach.
Oh.
He doesn't have a.
Can I just, for the record, because people seem to misunderstand this, the United States government pays $0 to the Olympic athletes. Nothing.
Yeah.
So anytime, no, it's
it's
private companies that do it, and it's donations.
Because I saw when if you win gold through bronze, you get a certain amount of money, but it's not a lot. But
it's not a lot. I'm gonna fact check myself right now, but I'm pretty sure it's literally like a different fund that comes from. Like look up like who pays for the Olympic athletes, but it's not the U.S. government. So when people and like these super patriots want to be like, oh, like you owe the Americans, you don't fucking owe America shit. Like you're just born here. Like so, like you could have you could be angry with American politics and the way things that are happening in America, and just because you're born here doesn't mean that you're subservient to some shitty ass regime. So
yeah, because I remember when we talked about, or actually when the Summer Olympics were going on, there was like certain countries pay a lot if you win gold, like a shit ton. Like in some cases, you get like land and like a home and stuff, and like other countries, you get like whatever funding they can get for that time, and then like the U.S. pays like a certain amount. It's not a lot, but it's like it's like a I want to say it's like a decent amount,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's not like you won the lottery or something. I think it. Oh, actually, if I
Well,
remember correctly, I think it might depend on the sport as well.
no matter how much money it is, and obviously you can fact check it in Google or whatever, you still get the opportunity to get laid a whole fucking
Oh
lot.
yeah, 100.
Oh yeah.
Let me
Well,
tell
they're
yeah.
getting laid while they're there.
Yeah.
that's what I'm telling you for those who are unaware and ignorant and living under a fucking bus. Let me tell you that they ship in millions of fucking condoms and they always run out. They ran out in like 2-3 days.
Yeah, I remember they were talking about they ran it the first week and they had to order more. They had to like
order hundreds of thousands more. Like when I tell you these Olympians be fucking all the way.
so,
Like,
and it's weird because it's like some like health thing that they like encourage them to do this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What's
you ain't
going
got
on out there?
all you got to do is put young, healthy, in their athletic prime people together, and a lot of whom have never left their fucking home country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Shit, swimming in the dick and poon. You know what I mean?
You're meeting people that you're probably never get. Well, depending on how old you are, you may never see them again.
I'll put it to you like this. Plus, you have the technology now on your fucking phone to where, okay, you speak Korean, I speak Farsi. That don't fucking matter. Well, I got my fucking phone. Here's what this is saying, or you can do the universal hand signals. You know what I mean? For
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fact checking myself because I had to hop on the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee, that's how the athletes get paid, and it's a nonprofit, and they do not receive any government funding, so it's a nonprofit. So for people to be out there like, oh, you don't gotta fucking chill for anything, like you're literally getting paid. You're getting paid by a nonprofit, and also I don't have a problem if the actual government does pay them because they should. And in other countries they do, like China. China pays a lot of money for their fucking athletes.
They do. Yeah. I think China's the one that gives you like a plot of land. If you get gold, you get like a home.
Sure.
And also there was a controversy. I forget her name, but there's a woman that was born here in America that's of Chinese descent, and she actually went back to China to I forget what. I think it was some sort of was it skiing maybe? I gotta look it up. Something like that. Some sort of Olympic event, and she went back to China to actually coach the team, and she got paid money off of it. And people in America got mad, and she literally said that, because she's a former Olympic athlete, and she went back to China because, like, in America, like it's easy to get access to those sorts of sports in America, but in China, like they don't have that many Olympic level athletes there to teach to be like a coach to kids.
Yep.
And so that's why she went over. And people are like, oh, well, she's getting paid. Like, yeah, should you not get paid for what you're an expert in? Like, what the fuck?
If you're a coach, you're getting paid.
And no, I don't care that it's China. Like, seriously, I don't.
Yeah.
So what's funny, the same people probably don't realize that the U.S. does the same fucking thing to Chinese people. Like, we literally, like, before, like, when the summer event, we literally got, like, I guess we didn't have an athlete that had like this super obscure Olympic event, and we paid this Chinese girl to be a U.S. citizen. We gave her citizenship within a few days and had her compete for the U.S. Yeah. She didn't speak English.
The real deal is Americans get really butthurt when someone is really good, and I think she's a medalist in whatever sport, whether it was skiing, snowboarding, whatever it was. And that she's, doing it for China, and she was born over here. People get all bent out of shape for nothing,
Thank you,
but
Steve.
when we do the same thing, like they have no idea. They don't even say anything. They don't bring it up. Nothing.
Yeah, Eileen Gu is what her name is. Thank you, Steve, in the chat for letting me know. And she got paid like $14 million. What was America paying her for her skills? Like, seriously, like what was America paying her? And she's 22 years old. So it was for snowboarding.
I will take that $14 million to go to another country and to teach and come back.
No. Show me the 22-year-old turning down $14 million.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what depends on what for? If it's literally just to like be a coach, there's some other things I wouldn't do $22 million for, even when I was that young. But yeah.
I mean, I would coach for 20-something million because it's a limited time. Once it's
Of
done, you're
course.
coming back.
Yeah. No, that fuck anybody who's hating on her. So yeah, I think that was some of the main stuff Olympic wise or whatever. It's still going on, right? For
No,
another
no, no.
four
It
I
ended
think
days.
on
it.
it
I think it
ended
just ended.
on the 22nd,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and the Paralympics come up next week. So
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Okay, now
also,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was,
I was saying that's crazy.
well, I'm gonna go there. So, how many condoms do they ship in for the Paralympics? That's what I want to know. We need
This
to.
lucky guy.
I would
Oh
say
shit.
half, maybe.
This
No, I don't know.
it's less athletes, but
You think
also, I
it's the
mean,
same?
I look. I'm brave enough to do that. Chat GPT. I'm gonna find out how many condoms they ship in for
yeah.
those. You know
So,
what I mean?
so for people who want to, talk some stuff about these people are also athletes. They may be disabled in some way, but they're still on a physical level probably higher than you, and they're out there representing their respective countries, and they're gonna find a way to get busy too.
Hey, I said it what two years ago for the Summer Olympics. My favorite event through the summer, like the quote unquote normal Olympics and the Paralympics was what was it called? It was wheelchair rugby, also known as murder ball. That
Oh,
was the most.
Yeah,
that shit looks fucking dangerous.
It's fucking amazing. Like if you never
yeah,
watched wheelchair rugby, you have to watch that shit. It's like watching.
yep.
It's almost like watching like a mix between like basketball and like what is that fucking game where they pit the robots against each other? I forget the fucking
Soccer
name of it.
robot?
No. It's like it used to be on like the Science Channel or something like that.
Oh, the murder bots thing or whatever.
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
that
What was it called though? It's not called Murder Bots.
isn't it?
Oh Jesus
I'm pretty
Christ! I'm
sure
having a
on
huge brain
G4 it was
fart.
called murder bots.
What was it called?
Yeah,
It wasn't called Murder Bots.
fighting bot.
Oh.
That was from Big Hero 6. Murder
Yeah, it
bots.
wasn't that. I gotta
I've never
fucking
seen
look.
Big Hero 6.
It's still
What?
on TV. I still watch it.
Yeah.
I still watch it every now and again. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, so I think ESPN gives it a legit name. I don't know the name, but I think G4 called it murder bots or some shit.
BattleBots. Is
There
about
you
no?
There you
No, is
go.
that it? No, that's not it. Maybe it is.
That sounds legit to me.
Yeah,
Someone is
I think it is
screaming.
BattleBots. Yeah,
Someone
Someone's
screaming at their
someone's watching
screen.
they're
this
so
show
fucking
or
mad.
whatever.
Like they probably looked up like as they're trying to build a BattleBot. It's probably not called a BattleBot.
Yeah.
They're like motherfucker, it's called this.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Robot Wars. There you go.
Robot. Yeah, there we
you
go.
go.
All right, Jesus
That
Christ.
sounds more legit. Thank you, Zoe. I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure I think that's what's on ESPN. I think Murder Bots and Battle Bots was on G4.
Yeah.
Sorry, Murderbot came
So
out because
that sounds way more legit.
Murderbot is a really good book series, by the way. It's also on. They made a show about it on Apple Plus, or whatever they call
nice.
it. But yeah, it's a great book series.
It's
Good shit.
right on.
Let's put, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I have a book recommendation for later because I'm pretty sure Kronos is gonna talk about because he posted about a book. Was it today or 2 days ago? About some book you either finished or started.
Oh, I started Wind and Truth by Brandon Sanderson, which is a fucking long ass book. I started it.
Okay.
I tried to do one book a week, and I knew I wanted to start it with like the week before because it's so fucking long. It's literally over 1,300 pages long, which
God
in audio is like it's over 62 hours long.
Good lord.
So yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, bro, can you like break this shit up? Like
It's like 3 full books.
it is, yeah. Normally it's been like that because some books I read are like 10 hours, but this is like 6 times that.
Damn.
Yeah, like so I got it. You wanted to talk? Well, you already talked about it. But did you have another book you wanted to talk about, or anything else for the book club? So I got a book recommendation.
What is? Give me a second. I got to pull up like what books I read. I've been drinking a little bit. So.
I saw that you had a huge list of books. I was like, God dang.
I do. I keep a. If you recommend me a book, I'll keep a list of it. And I'll try and get to that list, which I have this year. But yeah, what it was something I listened to. Oh, it's probably like the old Grappler book, but whatever. But that's not like a book that most people that listen to podcasts are going to read. Yeah, that's the main one. It's just Wind and Truth. It's the book 5 of the Stormlight Archive, which is part of the Cosmere. Which, if you're a Brandon Sanderson fan, you'll be all in a tizzy for that book. I'm looking forward to reading more. I've read a bunch of Brandon Sanderson books. They just take a while. Also, I sat next to him randomly at Juniper and Ivy, and I was kind of fangirling out. I was on a date at the time, but I was like, he was with his family, and I didn't want to like disturb him. But that was literally him, because like one of the servers was like, "Oh, I read, he was talking about one of the books that he read, and he got a picture with him." I'm like, I don't want to bother this guy. Fucking sit next to me. Yeah.
Okay, right on.
What's your book
so
recommendation?
I have this book recommendation. I can't talk tonight. This book is actually from an old high school friend of mine. This is her first book. She had a book signing over the weekend, so we went to go visit her and catch up a little bit. But it is called The Better Mother, written by Jennifer Vanderkloot. She's in the Bay Area now promoting her book, so I was able to get the book from her and get it signed by her. So I bought a copy. It's a thriller along the sides of like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. So if you get a chance, it's not her hardbacks is sold out. It's getting really good reviews right now, even from the New York Times and whatnot. So I want to get my copy before like this shit's sold out. So those of you who are part of the book club, you might want to pick this up, add this to your repertoire. Also, I don't know if you're into this kind of book, Cronus, but this is a thriller if you're into it. But yeah,
I read everything.
This is so this is like I said, a thriller book. It's apparently there's a huge twist that she wouldn't talk about, but she kept alluding to, which is great. And like I said, the reviews are ravishing and great for her first book. I'm super proud of her. We got to go to dinner and catch up a bit, so there you go.
Yeah, so I read some romance novels too. Not that much, but I read some. Like I've read the first A Court of Thorn and Roses, and then I went super hood and I read.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
I read shit. Give me a second, okay? I went super hood because I was like, this is what I realized about romance novels, also known as cliterature, also known as mommy porn, is that they're kind of like slow building, which makes sense because, that's how ladies do. So like you're not going to get to like maybe like the point you think it's going to get to in the first book. So that's when, because like I got recommendations from Mishka, a bunch of them. And yeah, and I was just like, like it's not getting, these aren't even like fucking freak nasty. Like, but apparently you got to like read further and further in like the subsequent books. But I will tell you about this dude named Quan Mills. And this motherfucker, do you know who Quan Mills is?
I don't know him.
Oh,
I don't know him.
All right. So Quan Mills is this dude that he writes the most ratchet fucking romance novels that I have ever read. They're pretty short, but he gets the first one that I read. It's literally called "Pastors Eat Pussy Too," and I was like, okay,
dang.
Like both me and Mishka read that book, and I was just like, he gets to the point. First fucking paragraph, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Like this is obviously a dude wrote this." So it's just, and it was so fucking ratchet, man. It's so ratchet. Yeah. So if you want to read some ratchet ass, romance novels where you don't want a huge build up, you want to get to the fucking point right away. You're probably bad at fucking, but it's all right. I'm just like the book was like I was like, whoa.
Spittle can be the best lube in a pinch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember when Mishka and K-Mac were trying to get me into their little literature group, which fell apart, by the way. But they had a shit ton of recommendations, and most of those books were just straight filthy, nasty books. Like most of them, like they had like their authors. I think they had authors where they wrote the nastiest, whatever. And I was like, "What the fuck are y'all reading?"
But
you guys
did you read it though?
Like reading porn.
Did you read it though?
No, I didn't read any of them.
Yeah, you gotta actually read them. They're actually not. They're not like that bad. I don't want to say bad. They're not.
So the ones at the time were pretty bad.
But you didn't read them, so you don't know.
I didn't read the full book. No, I was just like, dude.
Yeah, you got.
I'm like, no.
That's why I've read them, and I'm just like, they ain't that fucking freak nasty. But at least in the first book,
there's one of the group members was reading. There was like interstellar like hookup stuff where they're like inter cross species with like insectoids and
But
Yeah.
lizard people and shit like that.
wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
No,
Uh,
no.
You telling me we're going in full interspecies reviewers on here?
Well, no, because interspecies reviewers they're anthropomorphic. These were like full on, like, um, what was it? Starship Troopers creatures type stuff and like
Oh,
shit like that. Not like they didn't have like humanoid like boobies and shit with the tail and shit. No,
oh,
not like that. I was
oh,
like, nope.
real.
Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not digging it. I feel bad because I literally just got this book and I haven't started reading it yet. I got to start. I'm hoping to read this within the month.
yeah, I mean, you
And
gotta
finish
like,
it.
honestly, they were nowhere near as freaky as I thought they were gonna be. At first, like I'm thinking like it's gonna be like some crazy shit, and it's they all start off like pretty normal, but apparently you gotta just read like more of
Mhm.
them to like get into it. Like it's a slow burn, at least
Oh,
for me.
burn. So the ones that even though I didn't read, I would read like they had snippets, and they were very graphic snippets. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Like, I'm not buying this book.
All right.
I don't know. I
Uh,
It just wasn't for me.
fucking mommy porn.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Uh, I got some words and some takes. I don't know. I might be on an island on this one. We'll see. But let's talk about this controversy with the BAFTAs.
okay. I will.
The
And
what? After? Oh, the is this about the Tourette syndrome thing?
yes, it is. So
Okay, sure.
yeah. So for anybody living under a rock, they had the BAFTAs, which are British actor, basically the British Oscars is what I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call. Maybe they're not. Maybe, but that's what the fuck.
I mean, it's pretty much what they are.
Yeah. So obviously a huge year for Sinners. Most people saw it, loved it, thought it was one of the best movies of last year. And Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, you know, who star in that movie, are presenting an award. And I know you'll get the name of this person. I don't really even care to put that out there per se, but this guy starts yelling the goddamn N-word while they're presenting, and is does it multiple times, and the BBC airs it. You know,
Well, it was
now
live, wasn't it? Or
Mm-mm.
was it not?
No.
2 hour delay. Yeah, it
Okay.
was not live. So,
Hold
uh,
on. First of all, it definitely was not live in America, and but even when it's quote unquote live in the UK, there's still a delay for shit like this.
yep, yep, yep. So, I'm gonna say this for me personally. I looked this up. There are literally over 1 million words in the English dictionary. Um, I do not believe, and this is not me taking a slight at anybody's disability, but I do not believe that this was something completely random and uncontrolled. Because if it really was, then you would say things of that sort to almost anybody. There are people who have threats and conditions where, yes, they do a lot of things that they cannot control. Some kind of way you associated these two black men with that N word. And if it's something that you truly can't control that much, why are you out in public? Why are you at an award show? I thought this was a really ugly thing. It felt to me like an old South Park episode from back in the day where Eric Cartman pretended to have Tourette's
Yeah.
so that he could say slurs. That's what it felt like for me. Um, there's just no way I'm going to believe for a fucking second that he only says the N word. I don't believe that. And he only says it at black men. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I think he's playing in our faces. He did not initially apologize to them. And it was just all fucked up and wrong. they shouldn't have been subject to that at all. There's been a lot of people talking about, this sets people with Tourette's back. And blah, blah. I'm talking about this man specifically. I don't buy it for a second that he's unable to control, or he has some racist stuff in his mind already, and he has Tourette's, something like that. But no, I'm not buying for a second that with all the over 1 million words in the English dictionary, he can't control saying the N word at black men. Fuck out of here.
So I'm going to, I'm not gonna say disagree with you because I agree with like a lot of what you're saying. But I'll make a couple of points on top of that. The first one obviously is there was enough time, more than enough time, to edit the word out. And even if this guy, because I know there are different kinds of Tourette's. I'm not a fucking Tourette's expert at all. And I do
Sure.
I do know there's a certain form where you do yell out, curse words and slurs and shit like that. If all of that is true, and that guy, and that's what he has, 'cause, like literally, he was there because he was in a film about him, was at the BAFTAs about him having Tourette's, because he curses. That's like his whole Tourette's thing. So I get that. But if all that stuff is true, then yeah, unfortunately, he does have to be removed, which he did leave the floor and watched it on a screen afterwards. But you have to give a real meaningful apology. Like you have to BAFTA and the individual, and those things they didn't happen. So they gave BAFTA gave like some really shitty half-assed apology. They didn't edit the word out at all, which is a slap in the face to like pretty much everybody black. So, and the person that actually said the word, he didn't really get. I don't know if he got it. I don't need to give the guy fucking excuses, but there wasn't a meaningful apology to the two gentlemen that he yelled it at. In any sort of reasonable time frame. Like that should have been like immediate. Like because I know that Delroy Lindo, he left the event after that. Like after that was said, like he did his thing and he just fucking left. That's like so disrespectful. And then people were trying to like justify it, like, oh, they're just words, they're just words. I'm like, okay, just call a Jewish person Kike and see how well, like, say that on TV, yell it out loud, see how well that goes.
Yeah, again, I'm with all of that. Yeah, you definitely should have apologized. Fuck the BBC for what they did as well. And again, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo didn't deserve any of that. They didn't do anything. Not that any black person deserves that. But what bothers me, and maybe I just need to be much more educated on it, is how are you, quote unquote, correctly saying the N-word at least at this one instance, only at black men? If that's your uncontrollable thing that you can't help.
That's the only part where
yeah.
I give, because I don't know. He could, maybe that's because I don't know. I'm not an expert on Tourette's, so that's why I give him like a slight, like a sliver of leeway. But at the same time, like there's the apologies that need to happen and like edit the fucking word out. So
yeah.
So
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my 2 cents in. I'm not gonna. I can't completely agree with you, Prodigy, but I'm more on the side with Cronus. I went to college with someone that had Tourette's, and there are. I didn't get that close to him, but he was very loud when he had a tick. Like you could hear him across a quad, which is like yards away. He would scream at the top of his lungs when something would trigger him, and it would be things that would be visual. Usually, what I have seen, because I'm also not a Tourette's expert, but I have seen people that were, because like TLC covers the one girl, the blonde chick that does it, but they also cover other people that have Tourette's. They didn't cover just her; they did before. And there's a woman who saw a black man at the airport and blurted out the N-word to him, and she was standing right behind him, and he turned around to confront her. He didn't like. He just said, something kind of passive to her. She apologized to him because she's right behind him in the airport, in line trying to get their tickets. But from what I have, I guess, quasi research is that there are things that will set them off, that will cue them into say words that will be derogatory or just inflammatory, either person or something, like an object or whatnot. Sometimes it's just a random. Sometimes it's like full sentences. Sometimes it's just words. So,
I,
and then the ticks are random. They're unpredictable. You have no idea, but there are things that will set them off. I think obviously the actor, or not, actually, he's not an actor, but the person himself. I mean, yeah, he should apologize first and foremost. However, I think it's kind of, not to be like an apologist, but to apologize for your syndrome or your situation, or your, I think it's kind of weird
but you
from
can't.
I
that
don't agree with
position,
that.
because it's something you can't. It's something that you can't
No.
control,
Well,
that
well,
I that I have seen, I've
okay.
witnessed,
But let me
but
just say,
I can't. But like I said, I'm not an expert, not a doctor.
yeah, I'm not a
So
doctor either. I just want to say this really quickly. For me, again, I'll be alone on this island if necessary, but you can't have it both ways. And what I mean by that specifically is either it is random and uncontrollable, right? Which, okay, I'll accept
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
Cronus
let him
alluded.
finish. Let him finish.
let me say,
Okay.
either it's random and uncontrollable, which to me would be something akin to you saying the N word when you're in China, when you're over at the grocery store, regardless of whether black people are around or not, right? Or whatever word or slur or whatever it is, you saying fuck nugget or whatever it is, I, random, uncontrollable. But when you associate black people with this word and you see a black person, I can't go with you saying, "Oh, it's completely random." And no, I'm not doing that. It's not as random as you say if you're associating it directly and only exclusively with black people. That's the part where you got to miss me with it. It's got it for me. It's an either or.
Well, the problem is, Prodigy, with your statement is that you don't know. I don't know either, though. So that's the other side of this. Is if that's something that he says like with everybody. It just like we saw a sliver of this dude's life. Of yes, there was two black men on the stage, and he said the words, but I don't know if he says that, and neither do you, in like other scenarios.
I agree with you that I don't know that he does, whether he does or does not say that specific word in other scenarios. You're absolutely right. The only thing I have to go by is that night, seeing black men,
Yeah.
out of all the words you could do, you happen to use the N word with these men. Not when two white guys were on stage, not when a white woman was on stage, and there was plenty of other people on stage, but when it was a black man, you had to use these words.
Yeah.
That's the part where I'm not like,
I know,
okay, it was
but
just
yeah.
the random.
Yeah,
I get it.
I get that as well. But
That's not right.
I'm gonna say, well, Cronus alluded to this earlier when he first started saying his piece. There is a range of Tourette's. It's not just
I
it's just
agree.
like
Yeah.
There's some people
autism. It's
that,
not like you're, if you have Tourette's you're gonna be saying this and doing. It's not like you're all the way on or you're all the way off or
that
whatever.
there are some people
So
who there are some people who whistle, there are some people who snap, there are some people who crook their
yes,
neck a little bit.
there's some people who do all of that.
That now, but hold on. Going through all of that, and you're absolutely right, Old Ninja and Cronus, that there's a whole lot of random different aspects of expressions that you cannot control. My thing that is beyond the ability for me to sympathize and empathize and grasp is you see black men you associate with the N word and you scream it out. That's the part
You know what I was
that
thinking
doesn't
of?
seem that.
I was thinking of the Infinite Monkeys scenario. Is what I was thinking. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? If you gave like Infinite Monkeys a typewriter,
Yep.
maybe this could literally just be like this guy's like worst day of his fucking life. But again, I don't fucking know. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't
I mean,
side with it. I just know that even if I give the guy the most leeway possible, is that the
Mm-hmm.
apologies didn't occur fast enough, and they weren't
Sure did.
meaningful
yeah,
enough. So
I think the
that's the
apology
main
and the
problem.
edits. There was no
And the
edit,
edit,
so
yeah, because
yeah.
they edited somebody saying out, what was it, Free Palestine?
Yep.
They could do that.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fucking easy as
Okay.
shit, wasn't it? But all of a
Yeah.
sudden, you call somebody literally one of the most derogatory things you can call anybody, and there's no edits for that.
Apparently, and I just saw this today, you'll have to fact check me, but at the same BAFTA Awards, I don't know if it was this gentleman or someone else, potentially with Tourette's, but there was a gay epithet that was also censored and directed at someone who was on
I
stage.
mean,
Again, it when you talk about that infinite monkey stuff, like, look, it's you see someone gay and you say the F word, you see someone black and you say the N word,
Yeah.
that's a little too much of a stretch for me to go with
well,
as being random.
well, I think
That's
that's
the part.
well, I think that I think this gets to like one of the main things is that if this wasn't edited, would this have even been a fucking story?
Oh,
No,
this
so
it
yeah,
would have been a story after the but I don't think it would have been as controversial.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been as
because the rest,
controversial.
I agree.
yeah,
I
the rest of us, because
Yeah.
the rest of the world would not have heard it.
And I
Yeah.
think
Audience would have.
for people that are like not black, if you're wondering why people that are black are like so mad about this, is because this person, even though like I keep saying, in the best scenario, he said this word that he in the best scenario didn't mean whatever, but the fact that it was still allowed to be aired on TV when you had a fucking 2 hour window to edit this out and they didn't do it. Like it's total disrespect for black people. And I don't think people really understand that blatant disrespect that's what it is. It's like it's traumatizing to hear on the air like that. And for all these people that have been called the N-word in their life like that, it's like, what the fuck, man? Like why didn't you edit that out? You edit out other shit,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to say I think from what I have seen in the past, there's people in Tourette's where certain things will set off a tick, and I think with this guy, these two men who happen to be
No,
African American,
yeah, you can't.
set up the tick.
That doesn't.
And
That
the
doesn't
thing
make
is,
it.
I can't.
That makes it worse, bro.
But that's the
Honestly.
thing, though. I know it sounds terrible, but that's the problem with the disease that they have. Like that's what happens to them. As far as that I've seen, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a syndrome expert.
So
But from what I have been information I've been given, there are things that will set them off, and it's and they will say some of the most crazy shit that I've heard, uh, given whatever situation they're in. But it does look like they just went. I guess from especially out in front of millions of people, it looks like it was a plant.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong about this because again, the internet. I didn't get a chance to fact check it, but it almost sounded as if he was mic'd up. Like it was really, really
It was
clear.
loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to go this far. Let's just say, for the sake of an argument, if he was mic'd up, what in the entire fucking shit are you doing at an award show?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
So
It was honest. Oh, I want to get some context. It was more clearly than when Will Smith said, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," before he slapped, Chris Rock. So
Yep. And we knew obviously Will Smith was not mic'd up. We were able to like mouth read, and then obviously when he got close to Chris Rock and we heard the slap, all of that. This sounded like he had a microphone literally right up to his on his lapel or something. It sounded like it. I don't know if it's true, but
yeah, I don't.
What are you doing?
I barely watched it. To me, it sounded like he was in the audience. To me, it didn't sound like he was mic'd up.
He was.
He was
right.
in the audience.
Yeah, but that's what it sounded like to me. Like he was in the audience.
No, but
to me, it didn't sound like he was mic'd up.
No, it was so clear though. You
And
know,
loud.
So, but like the young man when I went to college with, he was loud all the time, and I could hear him from yards away. So that seems to be, from my experience, relatively consistent.
Anyway,
I want
So,
this is
I want to be clear on this because I don't want people coming at me like, oh, I'm insensitive to people with disabilities and all that shit. I'm not saying anything about the Tourette community. I'm not saying anything disparaging or trying to say anything disparaging about folks with disabilities whatsoever. You know what I mean? Have your condoms, do your paraplegic Olympics and all.
what the? Why would you bring that up? Condoms.
what the fuck? Yeah,
What are you?
what's that come
What
from?
the fuck, man?
What's that about?
I'm stuck on Olympic condoms.
Oh man! All right.
But what I was going to say,
Yeah,
I wonder if they have 5 rings on
trying
them.
to
Do they
see-
have 5 ring condoms?
you're just trying to see
Anyway,
parasects,
sorry.
what you're trying to watch.
but all I'm trying to say is this guy, bridge too far for me. This particular guy, this particular circumstance, I'm not buying it. I'm not with it. I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for him. I can't go past the whole aspect of you see black people, you yell this word. I can't. And I got a lot of shade for the BBC on this as well. It seems like they fucked up all the way around.
Oh,
It's still kind of
so
weird for me to
I'm
have.
seeing
Go ahead.
I'm seeing reports that he met the Queen and he said "fuck the Queen."
Okay. But hold on. Now, hold on. Wait. This is
Queen
part
of
of my,
England.
this is part of my larger point. You saw the Queen. You didn't say, "Hey, f you, N-word." That's okay. Again, it's random,
Well,
right?
but he said like one of the most offensive things you can say to a person.
I
Like
I'm with you, but no N-word.
well, yeah, but like what's the most offensive thing you can say to a white person? I mean,
I'm just saying if it's random and you only associate that word with black people, that's my problem.
but you're missing my point though, Prodigy. Like he literally saw the Queen. He was like, "Fuck the Queen." What is what?
No, go ahead.
I mean, it's in context. Like you know, I don't want to. I don't want to go on this road. Honestly, I don't like because I understand what you're saying, man. I really do, and I don't want to go down the road of like give excuses to this guy because, like I said, there were multiple points where they could have resolved this rather easily, or at least more easily than this, and they collectively chose not to do that. So
They really didn't.
Yeah.
But I agree with Kronos. This is definitely more on the editing, and the apologies were slow and either non-existent. I think that's where the main, well, not main, but that's where I think the most motion should come from. Like, I mean, the man with Tourette's. I mean, I guess he was with the documentary series or whatnot.
Yeah, he had a movie that was like that was gonna maybe it got a BAFTA. I don't know. I know that it was up for an award.
Okay, he's probably nominated for that. Yeah, okay.
And it's literally for him cussing because of his Tourette syndrome. So yeah, and it's like the horribly ironic part about this whole thing is like he's literally nominated for an award for a thing that he has that insults people. So there's something that's like a weird fucking thing about that, but at the same time, like yo, you gotta, you know, you say something insulting to somebody, you have to apologize to them. You know, like I apologize for shit that I don't find offensive to my kids. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then I'm like, oh, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know what I did was kind of fucked up. Like I'm sorry. Like that's pretty easy to do. And then I'm explain like why I'm sorry. Like I don't even give a shit. Like if I don't find it personally insulting, but if I hurt you in some sort of way, then like I care. But obviously they're my kids. But it doesn't matter. Like the N word has like it has a special status. And I don't give a shit if someone wants to argue with that about me. Like, go to Oakland and call somebody the N-word. If they're just words, go do it. Have fun.
Yeah.
So,
and I will say this, and I'm trying to segue away, but it's a very similar topic. I mean,
more parasex.
No, well, I always want to go back to the Olympics and condoms, but I was going to say that we're also we're in Black History Month, and the president of the United States. The president of the United States is sending out videos with Barack and Michelle as gorillas. Like, and you talk about not apologizing, oh, blame it on the intern. Oh, like that was literally what, a week or two ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're in that era, when this BAFTA stuff happens. So there's a lot going on, and I don't think there was any excuse for that whatsoever. Remember, he tried to cover it up by saying some bullshit about, oh, it's just a Lion King parody. Meanwhile, there's no gorillas in the fucking Lion King, and it just.
Oh, and I guess what people had exposed is that the video is longer than what he was showing. So
Of course,
apparently, it's a much longer video. So I'm like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
but the snippet that obviously was extremely harmful and racist and just all the ugly shit was, showing Barack and Michelle purposely as gorillas, as apes, and you're the leader of our fucking country. So
Yeah, and he's somebody that's always touted that he hires all the best people. Meanwhile, like he's fired or lost just like totally inept people. I mean, like we just went over, Cash Patel literally getting drunk while, shit is happening in America that's pretty shitty. Like you should be investigating like literal murders and kidnappings and, child, trafficking and all that stuff. But what's he doing? He's over there fucking getting drunk as shit on worldwide TV over in Italy with fucking college age kids. Like what the fuck, man?
yeah,
And he's I think he's our age. Yeah.
yeah. Just let me just say this really quickly. Back on Patel. When have you ever seen an FBI agent or FBI director do anything close?
No,
like never.
Not even the
I've
director,
never
not
seen
even
that.
an agent. You don't see an FBI agent.
What the fuck?
You
We're a
could
deeply unserious fucking country.
this is like this is the shittiest fucking the worst form of government that we have is literally right fucking now. And that's saying a lot because they are so inept. We got a person that has literally Pete Hegseth is the shittiest Department of Defense director fucking ever. Ever.
Didn't he get fired?
Ever. No, he's not fired. He's the shittiest. Like he's out there literally giving out secrets, out there on Signal, doing all this bullshit, getting drunk as fuck, doing all this stuff. He's totally inept. He's not the only one. Obviously, Cash Patel. You got people that are out there that are just they're dumb. They talk about DEI and they hire like the worst fucking people. This is not a meritocracy. This is just, are you willing to suck my dick and drink the cum? That's what this whole administration is.
Did you see, like, for anybody who's actually done like some bodybuilding and weightlifting or whatever, did you see him doing the fake lifting of like I think it was like 3
Yeah,
something?
they're bumper plates. Like those were not real. Those were not 45s.
And I'm like, dude, really? You're that hard pressed to show a fake video of you benching over 350 or 320, like whatever it was? And I'm like, no. What the fuck are you doing? And we've seen him try to do these workout fucking fitness videos. You're not fooling anybody.
No, he's not.
I've never seen any of this stuff.
You haven't? Oh, they're awful.
No, I've never seen any of this stuff.
I'm pretty sure we're around the same age, and I got literally a broken fucking elbow, and I can outwork this guy. Like, he's not in shape. They just lie about this kinds of shit. This is the reason why he got ushered out of the military because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. We got a sorry. We got a what do they call it? Super chat from Steve. It said, "Can the episode be called condoms at the?" Yes, it can. He asked us if this episode can be called "Condoms at the Paralympics," and no, that's not too inappropriate. So yes, we can call it that. There you go. And now it's going to be official. So I'm going to copy and paste it into my little chat thing.
There you go. Oh man, I love that shit. There was one other quick one.
Oh, hold on.
I want to just bring.
If you want to outbid him, you can. Just say.
There you go.
If it's not too inappropriate, we can name whatever you want.
One other one I want to bring up and just get your take on it. I don't think this is nearly as egregious as what the president put out there, or even the BAFTA stuff. But goddamn Gavin Newsom is over at Atlanta, I guess, at a black event, and essentially said, I'm dumb and stupid just like y'all, Negroes.
Oh yeah,
So
he says something
I
like I can't.
no,
Yeah, I
okay,
can't read, or I can't
no, no,
read as
no.
well as like
So
y'all or
okay,
something.
I need to. God damn it! I hate this shit. I don't like Gavin Newsom at all. I
Mm-hmm.
think he's a terrible politician. I think he's basically he's becoming the Trump of the left, and he's the governor of California. I don't like him. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he sounds. I don't like his politics. He's dumbing down politics. But I will say, you need to actually watch the whole video of what he's talking about. People
Mm-hmm.
put the context is if you actually turn the camera around, it wasn't a room full of black people. It was mostly white people that were there. And he was saying that in context of he can barely read because he literally has dyslexia. That's why he was saying he couldn't read teleprompters. And he was saying that like I'm like you. It wasn't about black people. If you look at like the crowd, it was mostly white folks. And he was talking about basically not having like a high SAT score in general because most people, the average SAT score is around 9 something. And so that's the context.
So you're saying that this was a mostly white crowd?
Yes. Mostly
Okay.
white or mixed crowd. It definitely 100% was not a majority black crowd. It was not.
Okay.
Because I watched the camera turn around and I was like, oh, I think people got confused because the person he was talking to was black. But when they turned the camera around on the stage with him, he was black. But he was just saying in general,
Yeah.
he was talking about averages of like SAT scores. And if I look up, I can fact check myself right now. He does not have a high, but it's also like more of like an average SAT score, which
I'm pretty. Oh yeah, because he doesn't he say his SAT score?
yeah,
or
it was like
something?
he said it was a
something,
960, which is like it's not great, but also I didn't take the SATs at all. Average SAT score, and also in that same quote he says like if you have a 940, like I'm not trying to like lord over you because I have a 960. So yeah, the average SAT score is like it's like 1050. So yeah, he's below average. That's all he was saying. And he's the governor, which is like also more of like what I'm saying. He's like the Trump of the left.
The only thing I'll push back on is Gavin Newsom is not a left wing guy.
No,
Gavin
I
Newsom,
100% agree.
yeah, Gavin Newsom is very much now. This always confuses people. He's a Democrat,
Yeah,
but his
I should've said that.
policies are further right
Well,
than George Bush's in some ways.
but that's all Democrats, though. Like Democrats, America does not have a real left wing. We don't.
Correct.
So that's why I don't like the guy. Like, cause he has not meaningfully done anything about homelessness. Here in California, he hasn't done anything really meaningful against like the prison population or a whole bunch of other things. So
he's not even, and just to be really clear, and I don't have no love for him either, but he's not even loudly, and I'll have to fact check this, all about abolish ICE.
No.
Or
yeah,
I haven't heard that from him. Maybe he's whispered it somewhere. I don't know, but
well, he'll say things about like, oh well, I shouldn't be doing this or that. But if you bring up, hey, maybe I shouldn't exist, he'll get quiet as fuck. Maybe we should defund or abolish ICE because when you bring that up, people like get all like up in a tizzy about it. But it's like you understand that like before like what is it 2007 2006, ICE didn't exist.
Yeah,
and we didn't have that much of a problem with the border problem, like with illegal immigration, like whatever fucking name you want to call it. Like it was under control because before ICE we still had Border Patrol, that still existed. Like and ICE is basically it's an amalgamation of like a bunch of different organizations all in one that have way too much power, and if we can just go back to the way that it was. And still have a meaningful border, and make it easier to become an immigrant into America, but like they're not willing to do that.
And instead, this is what pisses me off. You got both parties, both of them, regardless of what year you're talking about, overfunding this organization year after year after year after
Yeah,
year.
like overfunding, but like ICE has more funding than most nations have in their entire fucking military.
Yep.
And that is insane to me. Like it doesn't need to be that big because we're not. There's like what 8 billion people on the planet. America has like 350
350,
million.
360.
Like we're not that
Yeah.
big, you know.
4%.
The fact that you can have one organization that's supposed to be for immigration and customs enforcement, if you can send 3,000 of them to a single city, that's insane. Like there are people that are literally supposed to tell you what fruit you can bring into America. That's what they're designed for. And to deport people after they've overstayed their visas, but they literally have to go to court for that. There's a whole system for that. People seem to forget that, like, oh, were you okay with that when Obama deported like all these people? It's like, yeah, it was different then. They went through a court process. These people that are getting deported now are not getting due process at all. And the fact that people will say, well, oh, they're not Americans. The Constitution applies to everybody, that it is in America. It is not just for white people or Europeans, or once you set foot into America, the Constitution applies to you. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. When people say that and they get mad about when I call them un-American, because you are an American when you don't believe in the Constitution. That's a basic American right, is to get your time in court. And for you to just say, oh, well, they were just here illegally, which is a civil fucking offense, it's like fucking jaywalking. It's not a felony.
Yeah. But,
yeah.
But here's
or that you're automatically a criminal because you're an illegal immigrant.
But it's the funding and the overreach. You overfund them, and guess what? They're asking people, where's your fucking papers? Or I'm going to just go into your house. Or I don't like your accent or the color of your skin, literally. Therefore,
Show me ID.
I'm going to detain you.
This is what I want to see. I want to see ICE go to Appalachia. Ask them for their papers. Ask them, hey, I can't understand what you're saying. Your accent's too thick. Go to Appalachia. See what's going to happen to you.
Or them swamps in Florida.
Or go, yeah, that's where isn't that where Appalachia is? Swamps. Yeah. What the hell? It's
is Appalachia, Appalachia? Whatever.
It's in Florida. But yeah, go to Compton. Go to some place where people actually like they'll fight back. Some place that has an underground, presence.
Should go to Baltimore.
No, I can't go to Baltimore. They've already been
Why not?
Because they're redlined and they've been beaten down by the fucking Baltimore police for like a fucking century. So yeah, there's
I saw the wire.
Yeah,
I saw the wire.
Oh, never seen the wire.
Was it?
We should talk about just some fun shit, man. There was a badass fucking state of play. It was 2 weeks ago. Did you watch it at all, Old Ninja, or you?
I did not. I missed it when it was on. Yeah, don't know. I saw bits and pieces, but there's one thing that I saw that I'm super hyped about. But
what
no, go ahead.
No, tell us what that was. Tell us what that was.
So I'm a really big fan of Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yeah.
and apparently they're doing a multiplayer, like standalone game. They showed a lot of work that's been done on it, and I don't know. I don't know if it's even coming out soon. I don't think it is, but I think it's coming out maybe next year, possibly. They're probably trying to avoid GTA 6, but it looks like you can. I think it's a 3-player co-op game, and you can choose. You choose your class, and you go out and you hunt the robo monsters, and each class is a different weapon, and it looked fucking clean, even though the art style is similar to Fortnite.
Yeah,
So
that's the
that
weird thing.
Yeah, I think that's a little weird for a lot of people, but still, the gameplay looked fucking clean.
That's sad to me because Horizon had its own very unique art style that I liked.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. But if you watch the preview, because it's almost 10 minutes. The preview's like full on like Fortnite and like super cell shaded like artwork. So
Interesting.
Yeah, a couple of things. First of all, I'm on the playlist, or the playtest list.
okay.
So I'll let you know. I'll try and get as much time as I can, even though my kid will be here while it's happening. So yeah, I want
Oh
to get.
wait, the playtest is soon?
Yeah, it's like literally this weekend,
Oh shit.
which is the same weekend. Which I
Are
was
you?
going to segue into. It's the same weekend as Marathon, which I'm trying to get in on. So
Oh
we'll
Great.
shit.
see.
Oh, B boy got into marathon.
Yeah,
Hopefully he's able to report back.
they're doing Marathon's doing a server slam because that's coming out soon, and then it's called Horizon Hunter Gathering, and
There you
that's
go.
the playtest is coming up this weekend. So yeah, I'm trying to play. And I'll give my honest review about it. So
Ooh, I wonder if
yeah,
you can twitch out the gameplay without it.
sometimes they have. We'll see. I'd have to like read the fucking whole thing.
NDA.
Yeah, the whole NDA, which is annoying.
Don't get your
Yeah.
locked trying to do
Yeah,
some bullshit.
I'm not trying to lose my PlayStation status.
For sure.
The other one that was really big from State of Play, that was no fucking shocker, but Ghost of Yotai's multiplayer
Yeah.
was, I think it's dropping either March
Next
or
month. It's next
March.
month.
Yeah.
It's in March.
Yeah, so
Mid March.
that looks really, really fucking fun in terms of some raids, some multiplayer missions. Ghost of Tsushima went really fucking hard on that shit, so that looks fucking badass. And then they did a sneak surprise launch of a side-scrolling God of War. I think it's Sons of Sparta, right?
Yeah, I have it. I'm playing it. It's fun as long as you're into like Metroidvania games. It's fun.
Mhm.
But if you're thinking like this is going to be like my next God of War game, then no. Like that should not be your expectation. First of all, just from the visuals alone,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
should
I
not be your
was like, what?
expectation. But people are mad about it. But I'm like, bro, just don't fucking play it. Like wait for the next God of War.
Yeah.
Wait, rumor had it that it was free. Was that true? or
No, it was
No.
not free.
Not free.
Okay.
The fuck? A free single player
Yeah, I heard it
game.
was like,
Yeah,
uh,
I picked it up as well, Kronos. I haven't started it. My teenage son wanted to start playing it first, but it looks good.
Hey, you can beat his ass. I'm just saying, you're a whole ass adult. He's a fucking.
This is true. This
Yeah.
is true.
I mean, you can literally like condemn him to his room for.
Actually, I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're-
hold on, Prodigy. I'm just saying he can wrestle now, though. So if you want to call me in for a
Like, you're
tag
on
team, I'll beat him up for you if you want.
Oh god dang! Just like you're on restriction until Monday. There you go.
Fight with him. But it was actually funny. He was actually asking me, he was like, "Oh, it's like a side-scrolling game. I haven't played one of those before." And I was like, "You mean like a
Oh.
Metroid?" And and he was like,
He's
"Well,"
like, what?
he kept calling it a Metroid. No, you say the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off. Like it's Metroidvania.
Yeah.
And then I was telling him like the reason the Vania is from Castlevania and like some Symphony of the Nights and all those other stuff, and then obviously Metroid starting it off back in the day. So we went down this fucking rabbit hole of like gaming lore and history in terms of how Metroidvanias came to be.
It is.
But
It is interesting though that we call them Metroidvania games, even though like Metroid's literally the first one
Yep.
to like have that style, but we still call it Metroidvania. But also, like when you think about platformers, like we don't call them Mario games. We just call them platformers. So I guess.
Mm.
It's weird. It's streaky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, like FromSoft we call either all Dark Souls. You know what I mean? Or Souls.
Yeah, or
Soulsborne.
Souls like is the
Soulsborne.
Soulsborne's, yeah. And then like rogues-like games, like even though nobody ever played like the original Rogue game, because
No.
yeah, I mean I was in that generation, but I never played it, so yeah.
Obviously, very You know what it is? If you're just like early on with a certain type of gaming genre, you get to name it, and that's forever going to be the name of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're the first, everything gets. I feel like that's with almost anything.
I mean unless you're Metroid,
media.
apparently, because you need a Castlevania with the Metroid.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna call it sexism. That's what I'm gonna call it.
God dang.
Yeah, because
God dang.
Metroid was that Samus Aran, which is like.
Yep.
Yeah, that was honestly that might have been the first game that had like a like a plot twist, because you had to beat it.
Yeah.
You had to beat
Oh,
it
yeah.
twice to even know that your character is a woman.
I didn't believe someone. One of my buddies in I don't know second or third grade, fucking beat it before me. He was like, "Did you know that's a girl?" And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, man!" You know,
Yeah,
I beat it for myself. I was like, "Oh shit, Samus."
you gotta beat it twice though. Gotta beat it
Yeah,
twice.
yeah, it was great. It was a great game.
Wow. Speaking of which, Cronus, do you have Metroid 4, right?
I do, but oh yeah, I talked about it probably like a while ago when I first bought it. But I have like a accessibility issue with the game,
Oh,
Hmm.
because I have to invert my controls, which is like a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I forget the guy's
Yeah.
name. It's a guy from like Eurogamer and IGN. He does a really great video on inverting the controls and how we're fucking weirdos. And yeah, I get it. I'm fucking weird. Whatever. But in Metroid Prime 4, like you can invert the controls, but there's like two things in the game where it automatically defaults back to not inverted controls. And
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and
Now I
they're like,
remember you
yeah,
talking
and they're things in like they have to do in boss battles. And so like playing the normal game is like it's okay, kind of uncomfortable, but when I get to any fucking boss battle, it is fucking so goddamn hard for me to get through this.
goddamn.
It's like I'm playing normally, and then all of a sudden to get like the most precise shot to like do like the most amount of damage to a boss, my controls are upside down, and I'm just like,
Oh,
ugh, fuck. And it's like sometimes when you have to do it, you have to hit like literally 3 things in a row with upside down controls. And I'm just
yeah.
like, why Nintendo? Why? I don't know how to say that in Japanese.
There you
I was
go.
trying to think. So, I was like,
Just say Nani. I think that's the.
I was thinking
correct
Nani.
thing.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
trying to
there you
think
go.
of Nani. Yeah.
Old Ninja,
Mhm.
happy Resident Evil Requiem Eve, because this shit's getting some really solid ass early reviews. Folks saying this might be the best Capcom Resident Evil since 4's original debut back in 05, 20
I
years ago.
mean, dude, they said the same shit. So to be honest, fans and I guess reviewers say the same shit. At least the last 4 Resident Evil games, like fucking Resident Evil 4, the remake got almost perfect tens from like more than one reviewer.
But that,
So
I will say, I hear you. You're not wrong. But I played it multiple times. That was a really great fucking game.
yeah, so I have 3 different versions of Resident Evil 4, and I've never played them. I own Resident Evil 6 and 7, and they're still like in cellophane. So I'm behind on my Resident Evils. I haven't dived into them in like years. The last one I actually completed was the remake of Resident Evil 2. And there's also rumors that Resident Evil Code Veronica may sneak up this year before GTA 6 comes out.
I want
So,
you. I'd be happy if that. I never played Code Veronica, although that's supposed to be a really good classic. But they've been talking about rumors of a Code Veronica remake for the last like
for years,
10 years, 10,
yeah,
15 years.
they've also been talking about they're gonna release a Resident Evil 5 remake, which I happen to really like Resident Evil 5. A lot of people, a lot of diehards hate it because it's too action adventure-y, but I thought it was fucking great and it was fun. It was a fun fucking co-op game.
You,
But I have a shit ton of Resident Evils. Um, I just haven't gotten. I have like a huge backlog of Resident Evil, but the reviews are fucking super solid, like 9s and 10s across the board. People are loving it. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna get it eventually, but it's probably be on the back burner,
I'll,
just like all the rest of them.
I'll say this. It's not a must do it in this order because I'm not a purist in this way, but Village followed 7 Biohazard really well. I mean, like if you want to kind of do it in chronological order, you should probably do 7, 8, 9, because it seems like it's all following similar threads. But I haven't
Yeah,
played.
so I got to do 4. I have the remake to 4. I have this sitting here, and I haven't
Yeah,
done
4,
it. I haven't
4,
even opened it.
4 is epic. I mean, this franchise is wacky. It's had its ups and downs. There was a real fucking low point with 6. People just really hated that when the reviews were
they hated that one because it definitely wasn't as good as 5. I played the shit out of 5.
yeah.
I beat 5 like on his hardest level multiple times. I played with multiple fucking co-op friends because it was online.
Yeah.
Like at first, a lot of people thought you could do split screen, and you could do split screen, even though it was like super weird. It still fucking worked out.
Say it
And then,
again for
like,
Prodigy and it's hating ass.
oh yeah,
Just saying.
split screen.
That was years ago.
It's
it's
still to
still
this day.
split
You could play shit. What's the name of the game? I fucking have it. Borderlands 4 split screen.
Oh, you can play
games.
Call of Duty split screen.
Yeah.
So
I will say
to this day. So, but Resident Evil 6 was fucking weird because the story was fucking wonky, and it was just weird, and it had the feel of 5, but it just kind of went nowhere.
it was a bad game.
Yeah,
Bad game.
I mean,
it made people lose a lot of faith in the entire fucking franchise.
oh yeah, because they did. A lot of people they didn't like the co-op because a lot of purists that I talked to, they felt like the co-op made it felt easier, no matter what level you put it on, because there's always someone to get you out of trouble.
Yeah.
And so it didn't have that creepiness. I'm like, well, I think Capcom needs to learn how to make the game creepy for multiplayer, and it can be done. There's been companies that have been doing creepy shit. I mean, it doesn't have to be like Back for Blood or Left 4 Dead style.
No.
But they have their own style. They have enough talent and know-how to make it like a new, fresh, and creepy style. And it could be multiplayer, but they're doing what they're doing.
I gotta give props though. 7, which was really fucking controversial before it dropped because it was the first time in first person.
Mm-hmm.
That one, and it went hardcore on the creepy.
Well, hold on, isn't? Oh yeah, 7 and 8 are both in first person, are they?
Yeah,
not?
7 was it was controversial. Some people said I can't play a Resident Evil game first person. Why are they going so hard on the creep stuff or whatever? The creepy horror stuff. That one revitalized this fucking franchise, and for the most part, with the exception of 3 remake being way too fucking short, you could beat it in less than 4 hours. It's been banger after fucking banger on this franchise.
Oh,
so,
you mean the 2 remake or the 3? Well,
no, 3 remake was super short.
Do I? Oh, I think I have 3. Oh, so I think I might have finished 3. I finished 2 for sure, but I only did one of the stories. I only did what's her name, Claire's story. I didn't do Leon's story.
Yeah, Leon's is great. I need to go back and do Claire. Chronos.
Yeah.
Goddamn JJK. I fucking love the Cullen game. Are you as loving the Cullen game like?
So the Cullen game is like, it's interesting because it's like, it's a mix of like, am I doing quantum physics to understand the storyline, and then also watching a chick like blood skating and like emulating Kill Bill scenes and like other shit. It's like and then also like quantum physics is like, how does this person's power work? And it's just like, okay, like can you kill people now? So it's like it's a mix. I'm still enjoying it, but yeah, some of the fucking shit of like explaining like powers and how the Cullen game actually works, it's like it's a lot. I'm just being honest, but I'm still enjoying it.
I hear you. I felt that way with a lot of season 1 because they were trying to explain Gojo's domain and negative domain and infinite. I was like, I don't know what's happening here. Just do some magic ninjutsu and fight, goddammit, But I'm along for the fucking journey. I can't get over though the elevation of Maki Zenin. I think she's just top tier fucking now. Like I like her memes. I like all the gifs. I like all the cosplay about her now out of fucking nowhere. She was probably most people's 10th or 12th favorite JJK character.
Oh, yeah.
And with one great episode, now she's top 2 or 3.
Just like one episode, man. Yeah, and because I mean the fact that she just dismantled an entire clan with style, I was just like, bruh. And I still can't believe. I can't say I can't believe. I don't understand enough of the Japanese culture to understand like why they got mad about that episode about her aura farming. I hate using that word too, but like her just basically being too stylistic in the episode. I'm like, I was all for it, but also I'm just some black guy from America. Like, if this is not good in Japanese culture, I guess, but also a Japanese guy wrote it, so whatever. Like I was all there for it. Like, people just got fucked up in horrible ways, and that shit was so entertaining, and really
Aura
understand.
farming's fucking hilarious term. I'm sorry.
It is a hilarious
I've been
term.
hearing it recently.
And it's
I
also
think it's fucking funny.
It's one of those terms where like I just barely give a fuck to understand like what it actually means. And I understand that now. I'm at an age to where I'm very close to just like not caring about any of the new words anymore. Like, I just let them have it. Because like a lot of folks like that are my age and my age adjacent, they get like mad about the new generations like terms and shit like that. The only time like I get perturbed about it is when they try to like repackage words from like an older black culture, like unk. Unk does not mean uncool. It's always meant uncle. Like, white kids, you're not taking that from us. Like, it doesn't mean uncool. It means maybe your uncle's uncool because he fucking touched you wrong. But in my culture, it just meant uncle, and usually uncle means it's a higher status. So I'm taking that one back, and I don't feel bad about it. But there's other things where like aura farming and shit like that, where it's like, you're on the edge of me caring. So, but also, I'm getting older. I shouldn't be like on the very tip of pop culture when I'm pushing fucking 50. So yeah.
I definitely get it. I hear things from my teenager from time to time. I'm like, ooh, what's that mean? And then I'm like, do I really need to ask and look things up? I'm just gonna say this one isn't for me, but I'm not gonna hate on it. You know what I mean? Like, I had my time.
Oh no,
that's the main thing. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. I stink meaner because my niece, my little cousins, they be saying stuff, and I'm like Colonel H stink meaner all over everything they're talking about. I'm like, where's that come from? Like, y'all need better words. Y'all need a thesaurus or something.
Nope.
Like,
this is Ninja. I'll explain to you why I will not do that and why I will probably never do that. Is because they talk so much fucking shit about Generation X when I was a kid. And they're gonna be so fucking lazy. Oh, they know how to do shit. Oh, they blah, blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up. When I was growing up, like, I'm just doing my thing. Like, what I'm doing, you can't possibly do because you're fucking old and closed-minded. And I just, that's why I will never subscribe to just like, I might not understand what they're saying, but also I'm not gonna like shit talk them because I want them to be better than we were, because they need to be. Like, our society, any society, the younger generation has to do better than the previous generation. They have to. So I'm rooting for everybody. Like, use your fucking weird words. I don't give a shit. Make a fucking quantum computer, please. Like,
I'm gonna hate on their word. So I'm not their parent, so I can hate on their word because I'm only there for a very short period of time, which is like a couple hours. So I get to hate on all their shit that they're talking about, make fun of them, and tell them to get a new vocabulary, and then I get to bounce. And I don't see them for like.
This is the problem, though. You might tell that to the wrong person. They'd like, they might, you might fuck up somebody's entire trajectory.
I'm not telling this. I'm telling this to family.
That makes it worse.
All family. I'm not telling.
That makes it worse.
Exactly. Well, that's fine by me.
I guess you are stick meaner then.
Yep, stink meaner. I don't give a fuck.
What I find hilarious is you can literally go back to the fucking Arthur Morgan late 1800s and see some people in books and in their writings and newspaper articles complaining about the younger generation.
Yeah.
These fucking kids, blah, blah, blah. They don't have any respect. They're lazy. They dress weird. They don't. From the fucking 1800s. You can go back to ancient Greece and see people about different generations. I guess to clarify,
I only talk shit about the way they talk, not about what they're doing or how they dress. I don't care about also. I talk about the way they talk and communicate to each other. Because like I feel like they're for whatever reason, it's like kind of like It's whatever.
It's literally.
it's whatever they're talking about.
It's
At
the
that time.
same thing that they said when we were kids. Like literally just
Oh no,
saying.
I get and I understand that, but that
No,
doesn't mean that
no,
I
you
can't.
don't.
I still can't
I'm
talk
just. I'm
shit.
gonna call it.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
talk
don't.
shit.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit.
No, because when
I don't have to, but I'm going to.
Yeah, because when we were young, we were saying things like cool and dope and like hype. Like there's all these words that
Yeah.
we use that our parents are just like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, you cannot
But
just let it go. Let it go. Let them
I'm
have
not
their
gonna let
words.
it go. Oh no, they're gonna. I mean, because I'm like I said, I'm not there for a long period of time, and I'm not their parent, so they're gonna keep saying it. But when I'm around, I'm gonna haze them about it. They're here for me.
Part of being in any generation is you have your things that you value and you want to say and want to dress and your sensibilities or whatever as a generation. It's going to happen regardless of how anybody else feels about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, every generation is gonna have their own lingo, which is I totally get. So the thing is, I think the more annoying thing is that I understand them more and more. The more I'm around them, so I'm like, fuck, this is annoying.
They're corrupting you.
Stupid fucking
It's all good. Like I like
lingo.
I like being able to understand like what they're saying and shit like that. I use some of the words sometimes, but not as much as I don't want to. This is the thing is like I'm at an age to where I know if I use certain words, it takes away the cool factor for them.
Yeah.
So like I recognize them, but like I won't use them.
But sometimes it is hilarious to kind of troll. Like
I troll a little bit.
My son and his so and so had a crash out. So and so had a crash out. And then
I use crash out. I do use crash out.
Yeah. But he had an emotional, kind of an emotional day or whatever. Oh, you gonna crash out? You gonna crash out now? It's
that's wild.
Sparingly.
When my 9-year-old daughter says "bruh," that is hilarious to me every fucking time. I'm like, "Bruh, like, what are you talking about, bruh?" Just say it to like another girl. I'm like, "Bruh, like why you calling her bruh?"
So one of my cousins, he calls his mom bruh, and she is so pissed. Yeah, she gets so pissed, so pissed. She's all, "I'm not your bro. Nobody call me your bro. You use that with your friends." Like super, it's funny to me, but she gets super mad. I think it's funny.
Good shit. Chronos posted this in the chat maybe about a week ago. I get to fuck bears again. And so bust out the paraplegic condoms because I'm going back into my balls.
You and these goddamn condoms.
Oh, it muted for a second. Like, why are you going back in again?
Because of the Baldur's Gate. Was it DLC or is it a mod basically where they brought in the X-Men?
It's like an expansion, where you can do X-Men. And I'm just like, all right, I get to fuck bears as like Wolverine or Storm or like whatever,
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. So there's some kind of like celebration where they're releasing like all the old school arcade X-Men stuff. I don't know the exact occasion, but they're releasing it for console and PC where you can get like everything released in like one like disc, I guess, or something like that. And it has like the Avengers fucking arcade game, which I fucking loved. I love that game. Yep. And then guess what? It was a 4-player. Well, it was shared screen game. There wasn't split screen, but
that shit is good. And then staying with X-Men and gaming, we got a release date for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was it July or something, or July, November, or
September,
like
September 15th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it briefly, so right on.
So I hope Insomniac brings it again, and with a whole different tone. I believe this is going to be a mature game. I want it to be a mature game. I do not want it to have the same fucking tone as Spider-Man.
Oh no! Like you haven't watched the trailer?
Yeah, the trailer looks funny.
Somebody's getting stabbed through like the wrong side of their face with blood and shit. So I'm like, all right.
Oh. So, since I didn't watch the State of Play, was there Fable at State of Play? Because the Fable is going to be released on all consoles.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it at the State.
It was released on. There was a trailer for something, but I don't know if it was State of Play because it was a while ago. So
there was like a mini there was like a fight sequence in like the forest, and it said like Fable coming soon.
I need somebody I need to like understand. I never played Fable. I own all the consoles, but I
Oh,
never played a Fable. I need somebody to like explain like
Fable's
why
so.
this is a good game. So yeah.
Oh, Fable's like shit. I guess Fable's kind of like uh, a GTA, but in a fantasy land, and
Okay.
you can play co-op. You can play 2-player co-op. At least part
But
2 you can. I don't know about. I remember about the first one.
it's been like 15, 12, 15 years. Like, it's been a long time since a Fable game, though. Yes.
It's been more than 15 years actually.
Oh wow.
The
It's
last
it's been a
Fable is.
minute.
Hold on.
I want to say it
Let me
was like
see.
probably like 2015, maybe before that, because yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
I think the last one came
So
out like back when I came back to America, maybe like 2010.
so I'm sitting here for those of you who are on audio. This is Fable 3. This is a copy of my Fable 3. There, Fable 3.
Oh,
So
360
this
360.
is Fable 3. This released on the 360. This came out. What year is this fucking?
2010. Bam, called it.
Yeah,
October
2010.
26th. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's been a
So
minute.
16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minute.
I've never. So I've never played this game, but I took the cellophane off. I should definitely play this game. It's on Game Pass, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Um.
but it was weird to me because it was like a role playing game and it was co-op, online co-op.
Yeah.
So it was super weird. And then you could play. So it had vertical split screen, um, uh, shared couch gaming, which was weird to me. I'm like, it didn't split horizontally; it split vertically, which was weird to me, but it worked out. So,
Old Ninja, you may or may not have seen it, but one of the things that was in the state of play that I think you'll find interesting is the sequel to Control from I think from 20.
oh yeah, no, I've been seeing that relatively, and that was wild stuff. I was
That
freaking out.
that looks excellent to me.
It was, I mean, the first game is excellent, and a lot of people missed out. A lot of people missed out. Like I'm seeing people getting it to Control now. I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys missed out. You should have had this when it launched. But yeah, like it's weird because you're a different character. I heard that, well, I mean, the main character is in the game, or the first character. I'm sorry, the first character from the first game is in the game. I don't know if you play as them, but the person in the Control, I forgot what the tagline was, or not tagline, but the little subtitle. You're running around with like a giant hammer,
Yeah.
just destroying shit.
Well, it changes.
It was,
Like it's
it
it's
was
not just a hammer. It's just like it morphs into other things.
yeah, but it looked awesome. It looked so much fun. I can't wait because Control was fucking crazy, crazy insane great.
It reminded
And
me of
I'm
like
expecting
watching the
I'm expecting the
Resident.
same from this one.
It's called Resident, right?
All right,
It's the
is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Control Resident. Yeah.
Resident. Yeah.
Okay.
When I saw like there was a gameplay preview of it, and it reminded me of a Brandon Sanderson book. Like where basically you can change like gravity, because like he was literally he would jump, fly, and then like change and like run on a wall, and that was like now the new fucking down
Oh shit.
and fucking people up.
Yeah,
And I
it's
was
gonna
like, oh man, this is dope. That's like
It's
that's
gonna be
straight
so crazy.
in Brandon Sanderson books. It's like it's wind running. So yeah,
Ah.
that's gonna be cool to see.
And so if you play Control and didn't see or maybe missed it, there was a game. It was free. I think it was free. Yeah, I downloaded the game. HBC Firebreak is within
Oh
the
yeah.
controls. What's in the Control / Alan Wake world? Even though you're in the Control building, and it's a 3-player co-op game. It's a lot of fun. It's a little creepy. Like I was talking about earlier, like you can make a multiplayer creepy fucking game, and I think HBC Firebreak does that. The harder you make it, the more creepy the shit gets, and the more random shit becomes. And it's fucking great. So if you have it, if you want to know about the world of Control, you don't really get through the single player, but you want to do multiplayer. HBC or FHC Firebreak is the game. I think it's free, but I'm not. I can't quote me on that.
Now
Check it out.
now that I almost understand, or I've played a couple roguelike, I'm gonna go back to Returnal because Soros
Oh,
Yeah.
like that bullet hell stuff and the roguelike elements and all that. I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna try to beat Returnal.
Well, my whole thing with Returnal, like I love the game, but like it was at a point to where if you run the tape, uh, if your console turned off for any reason, you would lose your whole run. So if it updated, if you had a power outage or whatever, you would lose your whole run. And it happened to me like 3 times in like a long run, and I was like, "Fuck this shit!" So I couldn't play anymore. But they fixed that now, so I probably should go back and play it too because the game was fun. It was hard, but yeah, losing my whole run because of some fucking shit I didn't do. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't they add co-op to the game too?
Yes, they did 2-player co-op.
Yeah, so that's crazy stuff.
I definitely want to give that one a shot in kind of preparation. And then, Old Ninja, I got to get your take on this because I haven't had an Xbox in years, but they got I believe, a new CEO. Have you seen this for Xbox?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it. Yeah. So the big news, the guy who's been in charge of the Xbox division of Microsoft, Phil Spencer, he's retiring. And then the newly appointed director of Xbox, she was appointed like a year ago, she's leaving.
Yeah.
And so the head of their AI division is taking over Xbox, who's not a gamer. So a lot of people were weirding out about that. My thing is, I think Phil Spencer's I think he needed to leave a while ago. I didn't agree with a lot of the stuff he was taking the whole Xbox division, but I think new blood could be advantageous for that department, but it could be disastrous. There's only one way to find out. This person, I guess a lot of people are saying that she said some weird stuff about gaming. Like, I guess she doesn't understand gaming or something like that, but we'll see. I mean, they appointed her. I mean, if she's really that bad, she's just going to get fired or moved. So, but Phil Spencer wasn't like my guy for me. I know a lot of people he was. To me, I think he was giving away the farm, in my opinion. I guess the soon-to-be head, was hearing like a lot of the hardcore gamers that they want Xbox exclusives, and they spent all that money on all these fucking studios. A lot of them they shut down or merged together. They should definitely put all that talent, however, merged or not, to work to bring some new titles and like new icons or whatever to the Xbox. Maybe not. Maybe she'll continue Phil's direction and give away all their exclusives or whatever. Maybe there'll never be exclusive anymore. I don't know.
I'm going to keep it 100 right now. All right. They are trying to put the downfall of Xbox on a minority. That's what they're doing. Phil Spencer, for the past couple of years running Xbox, has been a shit show. I'm being honest. Like, they used to have, some decent, exclusives. Y'all know me. I'm not a huge Xbox fan, but I own Xboxes. Like, I own a bunch of them. And the fact that they have removed their vision of having exclusive content on their console to just being like whatever, and focusing on like what's the next Xbox going to be. They have a handheld that came out. It's not doing well. It's not being the Steam Deck at all. And the fact that they picked a black woman to be the last CEO. This is back in like 2023. And honestly, her name was Sarah. I think it was Sarah Bond. Yeah, honestly, I'm glad that Sarah Bond left because fuck that shit. Like, it was already a sinking ship, and what they're gonna do is place every single failure of the Xbox on her. So yeah, I'm glad she left, and the new woman that's there now, Asha Sharma, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an indie woman.
She's gonna hit the same fucking. They're just literally handing you a sinking ship, unless you have like some real plans on how to bring it back up, and the only way you're going to do this is exclusives. Like, don't do the Xbox is on everything and blah blah blah. No gamer gives a single fuck about any of that. They want to know a reason why they should buy an Xbox, and the only reason why they should buy an Xbox is because you're only going to get a certain kind of game on this console. That's the only way you're going to sell a fucking console. Nintendo has proven this for fucking forever.
Let me just add this to it. The exclusives themselves need to be bangers.
Yeah.
good. If the exclusives are bangers, people flip on a dime, like from a console generation, or sometimes they just double down and even though they have a Nintendo or a PC or PlayStation, they'll
Just
also
pick it. Yeah, just add it to your repertoire.
yeah,
Yeah,
they'll just
yeah.
to play these cool games. People go where the great games are. I'm with you on that 100%. I will say I'm with you that it seems like a sinking ship. I don't think it's absolutely impossible to right that ship.
It's not.
I
Yeah.
hope, I
Yeah.
hope, yeah, I hope for success with this woman. But I also will say that you know
Um,
you
I'm
don't.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna say what I think you're thinking. She's probably gonna walk too. To be honest, I'm pretty sure
Well,
this chick will within
she
in like a year or two. She'll probably dip.
she may or may not. All I was going to say is that you should be passionate about this industry and you should be passionate about
Mm.
your product.
So
It sounds like I don't know her from Eve, but it sounds like she's got a lot to learn about Xbox gaming and the gaming
I she,
industry.
I think she's yeah. I was about to say I think she's a lot about gaming. So check this out. She used to be the COO of Instacart.
Yeah, that seems. I'm not saying it's impossible to do it, but it sounds like she has a lot to fucking learn. And if she's up to the challenge, I'll fucking support. And I see great games. Yeah, maybe I'll buy one. You know.
Yeah, I'm taking a wait and see. I'm not. I don't. I feel like she's gonna within the same way as the current or the Sarah Bond. She's probably gonna walk. I don't see. I think she might be overwhelmed with like, you know, just everything and like just be like, well, I'm gonna move to a different another AI division or something like that.
But
I don't see her staying with this position
Yeah. Just.
for the long term.
I mean,
don't
this is.
be don't be a racist ass gamer asshole to her though. I mean, leave
Yeah.
that out of it.
That's too late. You know that's already been started.
I know.
Already started.
Well, just
And oh, so here's the thing. Phil Spencer has been with Xbox or he's been with Microsoft for 38 fucking years. Like holy
Damn.
shit.
Go ahead,
let's.
Cronus.
What I want to talk about is like when it comes to Xbox, like where's the next Halo? Like where's the next Gears of War? Where's the next Sunset Overdrive?
Oh,
Like where's the next
next Gears of
Forza
War is being
Horizon?
developed.
Huh?
Oh, Forza's out. Forza just came out, didn't they?
When is the
Or
next Forza coming out? And is it going to be exclusive?
oh,
Like these are all things that were formerly like
no.
exclusive to the Xbox, and now there's like, you know, it's slim pickings, and it sucks because even though I'm not an Xbox fan, I still do own like Jesus Christ. Think right now if we go back to like 360, I didn't own the first Xbox, but since the first Xbox, I've owned like all their consoles. I still have
Yeah.
the Series X downstairs. Barely ever gets turned on. It's collecting
Yeah.
dust because there's nothing to fucking play on there.
I play everything. Oh, you know what's funny is like everything you just asked about is like in development, but I'm pretty sure Forza just came out. Like, or at least they're
It doesn't matter if
pushing
it just
a
came
new
out.
Forza.
Like what I'm saying, where's the next one? Like where the fuck
Yeah.
is it?
Oh,
It's
the
not
one after.
announced.
Yeah, that part I know.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
announced.
but there's a
so,
new.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that
the
doesn't.
next. I'm sorry. I just have to say that I gotta get this off my chest. The next Gears, I don't have a lot of hope for because it's a fucking prequel. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that fucking shit. Actually, I don't feel that great
Well,
about
I
it.
don't even think it's gonna be on the fucking exclusive. So yeah, like they have
Oh,
literally
probably not.
there's no reason for you to buy an Xbox right now. Like whatever the next one's gonna be, which I doubt it's even gonna be a thing. It's gonna be Xbox everywhere. But yeah, there's no reason for for anybody to buy an Xbox. There's even right now, like you can give even some of that to like PlayStation. Like, is there a reason to play a PlayStation? Because if you wait long enough, maybe not. Because
Oh,
pretty much the vast majority of PlayStation exclusive games will eventually come on the PC. What Nintendo has
hmm
unlocked, and which is why they keep winning fucking generational console wars, is because they have uh, exclusive games that will not be found nowhere else except for their console. You're not playing fucking Mario Kart somewhere else. You're not playing fucking any Mario game. You're not playing a Yoshi game. You're not playing fucking none of their shit. You're not playing anywhere else.
that's hilarious. because a friend of mine, his Xbox took a shit, and he like got tired of it, and he went to PC, and like most of the games that were on the fucking PlayStation, he's able to get them from the Steam
Yeah,
store. He's downloaded so many. So we were talking to like what did she go by? I forgot what a mutual friend of ours. She loves Ghost of Tsushima. So my friend who just got his fucking Steam account, like, oh, Ghost of Tsushima is
Yeah,
on fucking Steam. Oh, I'll download it. We can play fucking the multiplayer together. I'm
yeah. I
like,
mean,
holy shit.
if you're not a hardcore gamer, like, this is why I think this year when the Steam machine comes out, that could literally change the entire landscape of console gaming because you can get like if you wait long enough, like I said, you will get the vast majority of PlayStation games. You'll get pretty much all of the fucking Xbox games. You won't get any of the Nintendo games unless you do emulation, but that's not legal. But whatever, you can still get them. But Nintendo's still like they're the only ones that are like not doing this whole hey just take my franchise and put it on your console or put it on your fucking PC or like whatever officially.
yeah, there are some notable exceptions because I know we talked about this a few weeks back. 2024 had the game of the year, which was Astrobot. I'm playing it right now, and that's an exclusive.
Well, it's exclusive for now. Like I mean, God of War used to be an exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
just
that's
saying
also on my boy downloaded it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Steam.
saying. As long as if you can wait, then
well,
it's fine.
so, but hold on. I was going to say it's already been nearly 2 years now. It came out in 24.
Okay, name me a single Nintendo. Name me a Mario game you can play on this
but,
on
but,
PC.
but hold on. All I'm trying to say though is it's not all of them. And this one was again it won game of the year for PlayStation and truly has remained an exclusive. That's all I'm saying, which is true.
I mean, you
so
could
so
say the
so
same
was
thing about
God
The
of
Last
War.
of Us.
So yeah,
Same thing about The Last of Us.
it took multiple years for for them to end up on Steam or PC. It's
But
still
now
possible.
that's getting, but now it's getting less and less. That window's closing.
Yeah,
They're showing up on Steam faster now.
and you could be right. It can never end up on there, but it's still like there's a lot of exclusives, which would never, which would be unheard of before, to be on a PC.
Yes, I agree that they've changed their strategy in terms of allowing games from a timed exclusive standpoint to be on PC. You know, and some of them have done well on there, some of them haven't. But I mean, their whole point is, trying to get as many dollars or whatever from the PC market. But I'm just saying that it's not quite all of them. That's what I'm
but you know what? With Nintendo, it's none of them. Literally none.
totally fine. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just simply pointing out for PlayStation. And I will say this: Astrobot is a great fucking game.
Yeah,
but
it is a great game.
it just fucking is. But we should probably wrap.
We do have to
It's
wrap.
getting
Yeah,
kind of late.
I need to get some rest.
Yeah. All right, old Ninja. Why don't you start us off? You got anything happening? Welcome back.
Yeah. So I started playing High on Life 2. I didn't know it was out, but I downloaded
Yeah,
that bitch and
just
started
dropped last
fucking
week, right?
playing the shit out of it. What's up? Yeah, it came out like I think it came out on Tuesday or Wednesday or some shit of last week, and I was like, oh shit, and so I've been twitching it out. Thank you to those who've been on my Twitch and commenting and whatnot. I haven't been super vocal on my streams. I've been trying to be a bit more, but I guess it depends on my mood. But if you're chatting in the chat, I will respond in my stream. So it's been fine. I also need to finish Doom Dark Ages. I forgot I fucking was almost done with it and didn't finish it. I've been watching Starfleet Academy. I'm probably the only one on the cats is watching it.
I'm gonna watch it. I just because people were like talking so much shit about it. I'm like, all right. I'm a Star Wars fan anyway, So
Is it good though, or is it not?
So I will say this: it is definitely a a younger feeding show. It looks like they're trying to get a younger crowd with the cast and the storylines of the show. I mean, it's still Star Trek. It's better. It's way better than Section 31, in my opinion. But it's on tonight. Actually, it's on. I'm gonna watch it after the cast. It's been interesting. There's been characters from different eras of Star Trek in the show, so that's worked out. Or it's worked out for I think nostalgic reasons, but not exactly. I know there's a lot of people freaking out about canon. I think there's people that don't read like stuff that's right in the front of their face and like ignore stuff because they want it to be. I don't know. Um, the show's okay, in my opinion. It's definitely watchable. They've had some really cool stuff so far, but I feel like it's missing something. I'm not quite sure what, but I'm still watching because I'm still I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it.
How many episodes?
Um, so far, I think tonight will be episode 6,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. I finished. Oh no, yes, I finished. A night of the Seven Kingdoms. Sorry, I finished that last night. That one was short.
Me too.
I think that's like 6
It's
episodes.
6, yeah.
Yeah, that was super short. Yeah, it's like 6 episodes. It was short. It's like weird because it feels like a comedy, but it's not a comedy, but it is a comedy.
Yeah,
Sort of.
it was. I was entertained.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
yeah,
was entertained, and it's weird because there's been people that showed where a night of the Seven Kingdoms was referenced in the original Game of Thrones
yeah.
by different characters throughout the season. So I'm like, oh shit! So this is already talked about. I mean, because it's based off a book, obviously, or like several books.
I don't think it
So
was.
it's been entertaining.
I think it
for
was a
sure.
short book. It was based on a story, I believe. It was by George R. R. Martin. But
Yeah,
yeah.
so I mean, it's been entertaining so far, but there's been some strange comedy because the main guy, Dunk, he's kind of naive. So like some things get like over his head or whatnot, or he just misses stuff. But I mean, it's been good. It's been good, and it's a short series. You can blow through it pretty quickly.
I liked it,
So
especially because there was
yeah,
some like surprises in the show. I'll just say it that way. And also,
you thought
there's
there
also a
were
character that has a giant dick, which is like I was like, whoa, like why is this guy like what is happening right now? And it was so
that
casual.
shit was funny.
It's like-
Yeah, I mean, but also, yeah, there are some stuff. There's still some gotcha
hold on,
moments in the
just to
show,
be
which I
clear,
think is
it's
great.
not Dunk. It's not the giant guy. There's just some other
No,
random
it's not
guy
Dunk.
that has a giant dick.
But I mean, you
How
never
many
know.
condoms
Dunk could
does he
show
wear?
his shit later.
Huh?
How
What's
many
up?
condoms does he wear at the Olympics?
Oh, he cannot. He cannot wear.
No.
This dude ain't wearing a
You're
condom.
yeah, you're in like the medieval times.
Yeah.
Condoms weren't invented yet. You're going raw every time.
Hmm.
Every.
Maybe
So
he was.
sheepskin.
He might have been wearing like like a lower intestine. Definitely the large intestine
Yeah.
condom.
That's the
'Cause-
closest.
Yeah.
If they even thought of that.
Yeah.
Uh, I know that when this ends, fucking House of the Dragons ramps up pretty soon. I think
Okay.
it's up in June, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm just been chilling at the house, trying to take care of myself.
You're looking
Trying
better,
to stay.
my friend. You're looking better.
Yeah. Well, if you saw me in person, you would think that you'd probably think slightly the opposite. But
No, I mean you're looking. Obviously,
But-
you're looking skinnier, but before you were like, you were visibly swollen. So yeah.
oh, yeah, I was super swollen, and so I had to have stuff done to get that fixed. So that worked. But I got to take things a little easier. I'm probably gonna visit some family, play some Mario Party over the weekend, and definitely watching me some Starfield Academy. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna be streaming on some Twitch. But look at our Twitch stream. So there you go.
Good shit. Cronus, what you got?
Well, I'm finally gonna have surgery on my elbow because it's been broken for like 2 months. And apparently, like my surgery is in April, so 2 months from now. So,
What the fuck?
yeah, I'll be living with a broken elbow for 4 months, probably more than that. So yeah, and I'm still doing jujitsu, but whatever. I got to give people a chance. Obviously, I'm still toothless, so I'm waiting for my bone grafts to finish growing, and I'll get them fixed in 3-4 months, maybe 6 months. This shit's got to grow.
Damn.
So, and I got to talk to somebody because I want to get like the gaps fixed in my teeth. and I got to see like how much it's going to cost and like what do I need different kinds of teeth to get put in, like whatever. So being an adult fucking sucks. Getting older sucks. Um, and I talked to somebody tomorrow about sleep apnea. So yeah, I'm just like trifecta bullshit.
God damn.
Actually, it's more than
Damn.
trifecta. There's a quadfecta, but I can't talk about that one because it could be legal actions. So, but yeah, I think y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm keeping it rolling, y'all. Keeping it rolling. I'm missing SF Beer Week this week.
That's oh, that's right. It did
Yeah,
start. It starts on the 28th. Yeah.
no, it already started. It's like literally we're midweek. It started on
Damn,
Saturday.
okay.
This is when um, everybody went to go to the Salesforce Tower to the opening gala. That was the start.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll miss this year. Hopefully next year I'll make it. I just got to get some shit in order first, and then yeah, that's like I look forward to SF Beer Week every fucking year, and this year I had to miss it for reasons, but it's okay. Hopefully next year. Other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my elbow fixed in a couple months, healing up and getting better at jiu-jitsu. I was trying to put this shit off until I got my black belt, but I'm not realistically going to get it until next year probably. I didn't want I didn't want this to like hold me back, but it's fucking painful. So yeah, there's
That's
certain times where like I sit down and I'm just chilling and it's like a fucking 9 on my pain scale, like out of nowhere, which is crazy because like y'all know my pain scale is like a little different since I had like my gut issues. So yeah, but it is what it is. So hopefully they'll fix
that's
it.
all bad.
So yeah.
That's weird that SF Beer Week is this week. I remember it was starting later, but the younger's already been tapped.
Oh,
So
I've already had it.
uh,
I had it down
Yeah.
here like
oh yeah, you've had it.
couple weeks ago.
Stitch and Blue have already had the younger.
Yep. Yep.
So
Right.
and I actually called the bistro and see if they tried to have it, but nobody picks up over there. So
You just got
You just got to show up.
so you have to be if you're on Facebook, like follow them on Facebook. Sorry, it's so hard for me to say th sometimes because I'm missing
yeah, it's
two of
all
my
good.
teeth. But yeah, follow them on Facebook, and they will let you know when they have the younger, and also Blue did too.
There you go.
Yeah,
Uh,
Blue's usually pretty good about letting us know.
oh yeah, he always does that. For me this week, this is the week before my only daughter. I was going to say my eldest daughter, my only daughter.
Also, your eldest daughter.
Well, you have another kid? Like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
my only daughter is about to go to a sixth grade camp, so we're going to spend some good family time with her before she does that, and I'm really, really proud of her and all that. I am catching up like a motherfucker on this goddamn Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I didn't think this was going to be my type of fucking show. God damn it, do I love it. This fucking elf is fucking endearing and charming. This anime is all me, and I don't know, about 17, 18 episodes in, and I'm going to get fucking current this weekend, god damn it. And then last but not least, fucking live action One Piece comes back next week after this one. The first 2 episodes are going to be in fucking theaters. I'm going to go weeb it out and fucking go watch that in a fucking theater for the live action
Also,
stuff.
I don't know if you knew this, but they're bringing back Infinity Castle back in the theaters.
I did hear about that, and I did not see it the first time, so I'm down.
100% go see it.
Yeah,
that shit was great.
Yeah, I'm current up to Infinity Castle, but I just missed it in the theater, so I'm gonna make that happen.
Yeah, you definitely, because literally, like if you're at the end of the anime, that's literally where the Infinity Castle picks up. So.
Yep. I'm fucking looking forward to it. That's all we got. We put a lot into this episode. God damn.
We sure did. And we didn't have Blue either, so we probably went longer if he was here. But yeah.
Take us out on that.
You just experienced Black and Black Times Infinity, the dankest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with B then BTI. That's BTHANBTI. Anywhere you consume your podcast, or you can go to our official website, binheadproductions.squarespace.com/B then BTI, because there's other stuff on their site besides us. You can follow us on pretty much all the social medias except for True Social. And we have a Discord. And we have an email address. You can email us at bthenbti@gmail.com. You can email us about questions, comments, or if you want to join the Discord and say you want to join the Discord, and we'll send you an invite. So there you go.
Destroy everything, big sis. You hear me? Destroy it all.
We're out this bitch.
What?
Peace.